Hey everyone, so today we're going to be talking about how to fill in the middle worm tower portion of the garden tower 2. I've seen a lot of videos already that talk about setting up the tower itself, and setting up the tower itself is pretty straightforward. I find that the base already comes together. You're going to get 5 rings, which are these outer layer rings that all just snap one on top of the other. You're also going to get these small or smaller center cylindrical tubes, and that's where the worm tower portion is. And those also snap in and then just go in the center. And then after that, you add in moistened soil or dry soil and moisten it layer by layer. And that pretty much sets up the tower itself for the plants. But as you'll see here, there is this center tube that I have not set up yet, and this is where the worms come into play. So surprisingly, no, very little dirt has made its way in. It seems to have all still stayed on the outer ring, and I've had this thing set up for a few weeks now. So I thought I'd show you how to set up that section of the garden tower. All right, so let's start with the bedding. So this is the stuff that we're going to fill in the center tube, where the worms can kind of have some place to roam around. I imagine they will also be leveraging the soil that's already around there, but we want to fill up the middle section too as well, with a bedding material. So for myself, I'm going to use a mixture of coco coir and cardboard. So in this 5-gallon bucket, I've got about a third of it already filled up with cardboard, and I have 2 bricks of coco coir that I plan on using. So I'm just going to open up these pretty quick. There we go. So I'm going to let these soak. I'm going to fill the bucket up with some water. Let it soak for a little bit. And then after that, we should have a good bedding material for the worms. So let's just start this off. This stuff absorbs quite a bit of water, so I'm just going to fill it up halfway with water and start from there. So this is going to take some time for it to absorb, so I will be right back once that's ready. All right, so we've waited about 20 minutes. So this is what it should look like. This was actually filled almost to the top, but I moved some over to the right and grabbed some of the worms that I was planning on putting in there. I have 100 worms on the bucket on the right with some of the mixture that I have here from the left. Now, to know what the consistency should be like, it should look something like this, kind of like almost very loamy sand in a way. And when you squeeze it, it should feel like a wet sponge, but shouldn't have too much water, maybe a few droplets of water. So this should be okay. The other good thing too is that because we have drainage, it can be a little forgiving if you've put too much water in there, but otherwise we should be good. So let's start loading this up. All right, so now we're gonna start loading this up. The initial part should be fairly easier. We're just gonna empty it in there. Shouldn't have to worry about anything yet because there's no worms in there. And I'll speed this up too, so you don't have to watch me do this the whole time. Okay, so as you can see here, I ended up filling it close to the top. I had some extra, so I just laid it out all around the side. I've already put some worms in, but here are a couple of more just to kind of show the worms that I am putting into my bin. There should be about 100 or so worms at the end of the day. So just kind of showing you how I'm getting started there. Oh, looks like we got a black soldier fly there. Let's get that buddy out of there. The last bit is going to be on the feeding. And if you've seen my other video before, when we first start a new worm bin, we don't need to feed a lot. And that's because all that cocoa coir and cardboard that's already there, they're going to be eating that. So that's actually a food source for them. So I am just going to put one strawberry that's been moldy and I've frozen it. And then I'm just going to top it off with a little bit of cardboard. And that's it. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this helps you set up your bin. I'll definitely be putting some updates if I learn anything along the way. So if you learned something new or enjoyed this video, please comment or like it. Your feedback helps me understand what content you enjoy and guides future videos. I plan to make more videos on vermicomposting with worms and other compact garden setups, such as this Garden Tower 2 initial review video, which will be coming soon. If you're interested, subscribe to my channel to get updates on when those are released. Thanks, everyone.